Hi, my name is Tommy, and I am from SJ Jeju. I was in Seoul and came to Jeju. Today, I am going to read a book about an Oxford reading tree. This is an Oxford reading tree, The Australian Adventure. This is the dog of Floppy. It's a dog. It goes to the adventures with the key. The magic key glows. It takes to a little house. The children became little. I'll read it. Floppy had not been for a walk. We should take Floppy out, said Mom. Chip groaned. Walking Floppy is boring. Well, you could bring the boomerangs, said Mom. Boomerang is like where it throws, it comes back to you. Pip threw her boomerang really hard. It flew up into the sky. I'll show them I'm not boring, thought Floppy. I'll make them laugh. Floppy chased it after the boomerang. Suddenly it turned it in the air. Floppy turned it as well. Mind the pond, shouted Mom. Too late, laughed Chip. In the pond? Splash! Floppy landed in the pond. Oh! Floppy, you're filthy, said Mom. Everyone laughed. Floppy was pleased. At least I make them laugh, he thought. Floppy was not so pleased when he got home. Mom wanted to give him a wash. Let's use the hose pipe, she said. Oh no, thought Floppy. Floppy, a tear. Mind in the pond, it said here, but too late. He went on the pond. He did it on purpose because he wanted to laugh. It wanted to laugh the Chip. So he with this purpose did splash in water. But now Mom wanted to take him a bath. Floppy did not like a bath. Floppy hid under this bed. Why do I need a wash? He thought. Why do I need a wash? Dogs like being dirty. Suddenly, the magic key began to glow. It was a time for new adventures. Dogs don't have magic adventures by themselves, do they? Thought Floppy. Well, it's better than a bath. He went under to hide in this room, but the magic key began to glow. It's glowing and it's white. It's on his neck. It's going on an adventure by himself. but Floppy thinks that it is better than a wash in a bath. The magic key took Floppy to Australia. It took him to a red desert. The sand was hot. It hurt Floppy's paws. Suddenly, a boomerang flew over his head. Whoosh! Another one landed next to him. Then Floppy saw some men. Go away, you dirty dingo, they shouted. The men shouted at Floppy to go away. The magic took them to Australia. Took the Floppy, only Floppy. Floppy ran away. The man chased at him. He ran past some rocks. Quick, said the voice. Hi, dear. The man ran past. Behind the rocks were 4 dogs. They laughed at Floppy. What a floppy ears, ha! Said one of them. What's your name? Asked another. Floppy, said Floppy. The man chased at the dog, but Floppy hid it. My name is Red, said Red. This is Ginger, she's Ember, and he's called Tan. We're dingoes. What's a dingo? Asked Floppy. That's what man calls us, said Amber. Why did they chase me? Asked Floppy. The dingoes looked sad. We used to be friends, said Tan, but now men don't like us because we have fleas. We'll show you, said Red. So here, the man called it dingoes because the man named it dingoes. The dingoes took Floppy to a cave. On the walls of a cave were paintings. Some of the paintings were of animals Floppy had never seen before. These are very old paintings, said Ember. They show a long time when man and dingoes lived together. We used to help man get food and sleep near their fires, said Red. If only we didn't have fleas, said Tan. 이거 제품을 갖다 줄게. Outside the cave, it was getting dark. That night was cold. Far away, the man had lit a fire. Let's hide near the man, said Red. One of the men was telling a story. It was about a long time ago. when the world began. Those times long ago were called the dream time, whispered Ember. The story was about a creature called a kangaroo. The kangaroo wanted to steal fire from the man. Floppy was tired. He closed his eyes and began to dream. In Floppy's dream, he met a strange animal with long tail. It looked like one of the cave paintings. What's your name? Asked Floppy. They call me Kangaroo, he said. Kangaroo wanted to make a fire. He rubbed the two sticks together. This is how men make fire, he said. Suddenly the stick caught fire and made Kangaroo jump. He dropped his stick. The dry grass caught fire. The fire spread quickly. Kangaroo jumped up and down. It's hot, he said. Run to the water hole, said Floppy. All the animals ran to the water hole. As they went into the water, fleas began to jump off their backs. Fleas don't like getting wet, thought Floppy. Floppy woke up. He had an idea. He creeped up to one of the men and picked it up, his boomerang. I have a plan, Floppy said to the dingoes. I think I can get rid of your fleas. You can, said Ember. Then we can make friends with the man. We need to find a water hole, said Floppy. Follow us, said Red. They walked it for a long time. At last they got to the water hole. Pick up the boomerang, said Floppy, and walk backwards to the water. Ginger walked backwards into the water. The fleas on his leg began to crawl onto his back. They did not want to get wet. Keep going, said Floppy. Ginger went deeper. Soon his back was under the water. The fleas crawled onto his head. They did not want to get wet. All the fleas were now on Ginger's head. Now put your head under the water, said Floppy. Ginger lay down in the water. The fleas crawled up his nose and the nose onto the boomerang. Let's go to the boomerang, said Floppy. The boomerang floated away. The fleas stayed on the boomerang. Hooray, cheered the dingoes. Now we can all get rid of our fleas and make friends with the man, said Ember. I hope so, said Floppy. The magic began to glow. It was time for Floppy to go home. Oh no, said Floppy. I didn't bring anything back from my adventure. Floppy heard Mom calling. She was still in the garden. Floppy, it's bath time, she said. Mom washed the Floppy with a hose pipe. Fleas, she said. How did you get fleas? Floppy picked up the boomerang. I'm off to the park, he thought. I need to find a water hole. And that's our end of the story. Did you like the story? It was called Australian Adventures. There was lots and lots of books of Oxford Reading Tree. The level is 7. Stage 7. It is a little hard book. It's the real hard book for Oxford Reading Tree. Floppy did not want to take a bath. That's all for today, so bye!